Guys, I'm BD Skeleton. Make sure to subscribe and like this video because this is your Money in the Bank 2021 review and results. Roman Reigns defeated Edge. New Mr. Money in the Bank winner. Big E and Nikki Ash is the women's Money in the Bank winner. And John Cena returns. Let's talk about it. Let's go. So we start off with the kickoff show. And this kickoff show match, and by the way, the whole show was actually kind of good. The whole show was actually entertaining and good. Let's talk about it. Kickoff show match. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio defends their titles. The SmackDown titles, SmackDown Tag Team titles, against the Usos. This match was awesome. This was probably a good tag team match that I haven't seen a good tag team match in a long time. In about not long, but it's been a while. Not too much of a while, but it's been a while. Usos win. That's okay. That's okay. Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, this match was the second weakest, but that's okay. Women in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Ash, Liv Morgan, Selena Vega, and Tamina Snuka, Natalia, blah blah blah. Both of the tag team women champions. Nikki Ash, almost a superhero Nikki, wins, and I really wanted Liv Morgan to win, but apparently what's going on is that Liv Morgan has somehow, the fans love her, I could tell, and by the way, on the kickoff show, she was actually crying, and I don't know if WWE switched their mind last minute, right before the actual show was starting, so I don't know if, Liv Morgan was actually going to win. I mean, that's a good, you know what I mean, so, anyway, Raw Tag Team match. The Viking Raiders versus AJ Styles and Omos. Don't really care for this. AJ Styles and Omos defend their titles. They retain. Don't really care about that match, but yeah, the women's ladder match was actually good, but not too bad. Kofi Kingston versus Bobby Lashley. This was a really short match, and we knew this was going to happen. Bobby Lashley destroys Kofi Kingston in this championship title match. But that's no problem because they're telling a story. And I think this is a good idea. Build him up. Build Bobby Lashley up because he's been losing a lot. Not a lot, but you know what I mean. Quite a bit. Quite a bit, guys. Quite a bit. So, that's good. That's really good, and I'm happy for him for that. So, Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Ripley. Ruby Ripley defends her title. Charlotte Flair is the new Raw champion ever since 2016, actually. So that's surprising. Listen, usually I'll be pissing on this. And by the way, Charlotte Flair is the new champion. I hate that shit. It's like, oh my god, shove it down our throats. Shove it down our throats. What the fuck? But this match was actually good. This match was good. And I would actually argue that this match is actually better than the one they had at WrestleMania 36. I would actually argue that. This match was fucking awesome. Now, the reason I'm not too pissed off is because I kind of figured this was going to happen from the beginning. So, it's okay. Where does Ruby Ripley go? I don't know. I'm not even a huge fan. I just, she'd be fine, I guess, but it wasn't working. It wasn't working, so that's why they did it. Matt Riddle, Kevin Owens, King Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, John Morrison, Big E, and Seth Rollins. In this match was like fucking awesome. This was probably the best men's ladder match we have seen in like, I don't know, at least 5 years. I mean, really, come on. At least 5, 6 years or something. The reason that this match is awesome is because we have story, and we knew Jinder Mahal was gonna fuck up Drew McIntyre's reign. Big E winning was interesting. And, you know, my whole idea of, you know, I said Seth Rollins was gonna win and then cash in on Edge, but then I'm like, well, wait a minute. I did admit, you know, I need to rethink it, because I remember ranting about how, you know, when it was WrestleMania season, how it would be stupid if Edge defeated Roman Reigns. It would be like Goldberg defeating The Fiend. It would be the same logic, so I didn't want that to happen. So then I'm like, no, that's probably a bad idea. So Big E wins. I just don't know what they're gonna do. I hope he goes to Bobby Lashley. Hey, Bobby Lashley, or, I mean, maybe Big E. I mean, you know, what could happen, you know, what's this, I mean, no, we can't, see, that's the problem, you see, I just can't see Roman Reigns losing, and then, you know, it's like, oh, John Cena wins, and then I keep on thinking, like, oh, then Big E cashes it, right? No, I think the only logical thing is to him to go, to get drafted, or to go to Raw. I think that's the only option we have left when it comes to this, and I think that's okay. That's okay. We can go to that, but at the end of the day, I think that's what's going to happen, so let's just go with that. Great match. Seth Rollins and John Morrison were working on the whole match. It was like the drip gimmick, because like he's the drip god, Seth Rollins, and, you know, John Morrison does the drip stick and stuff. Very good. No complaints still. Drew McIntyre, whatever. The fans were amazing in this match. There was probably at least 3 times in a match, each of these matches, like 3 matches, where the fans were like, this is awesome. They did chant for Becky Lynch, but that's not surprising. John Morrison was getting kind of over in this match by the fans, and Seth Rollins and John Cena didn't get booed. We'll talk about that later in a minute. So let's talk about this main event. I think this is the right, you know, people say Bobby what? No. People say the what? No. I mean, it could, but I think this beats everything. This main event, Edge versus Roman Reigns, you know, they teased the fuck out of us. Oh, the referee got in the left point, and I was like, oh, come on, man. And they actually teased it to the point where Edge spews Roman Reigns, and he almost doesn't catch, you know, the referee, you know, was too late to count or whatever. Didn't get in the ring enough time to count. That is fucking awesome. Seth Rollins gets involved. I knew that was gonna happen. Edge gets pissed off. Roman Reigns wins. I don't know. I mean, if you wanted to, you could do the guillotine, but whatever. But, you know, maybe this is different because he actually pinned somebody this time. I'm fine with it. You know, whatever. Let's just go with it. Roman Reigns defeated Edge. They protected Edge after the match. Seth Rollins is pissed off. Keeps on telling Roman Reigns, this should have been my time, or whatever. They all break out, you know. Edge and Seth Rollins break out in the arena. So you're like, what the hell is that about? What are they gonna do? And then John Cena comes out. And by the way, you know, I used to hate John Cena, guys. I used to hate John Cena, but, you know, wow. This was great. John Cena comes out. He says, "You can't see me." He doesn't say, but he does the "you can't see me." We end off with that. Exciting. And that is awesome. So, Charlotte wins. That's a shock. I'm not worried, but whatever. The Uso win in the beginning. People are going to be talking about how Bobby Lashley destroyed Kofi Kingston. People are going to be talking about the ladder match, both of them. People are going to be talking about this match, and this match was great. That's the thing. That this match was great, guys, and that's awesome. I'm so freaking happy that this match was great. This main event was, yes. Was it predictable in some ways? Yes. Did they get me? Yes. Was there story? Hell fucking yes. There was story, and there was kind of story in almost every match. I love this pay-per-view, I don't know, to me, guys, I don't know, man. This pay-per-view was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. We had fans. I don't know, I'm trying to debate, which one was better. WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble. Well, I think this might be I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this might be the best pay-per-view. I'm not of the year when it comes to WWE main roster. I don't know. I'm BD Scout. This show gets a 7 point. Fuck it. It gets a 7.5. I know that sounds weird. A 7.5, really? 7 to 7.5. That's what I'm gonna give it. Anyway, guys, I'm BD Skeleton. If you liked this video, subscribe and like it. And let me know what you thought about the show down below. I would love to see your opinions on this show. See you guys next time on Monday Night Raw. Bye.